Microsoft submitted a new deal for the takeover of Activision Blizzard, offering concessions after UK regulators rejected its initial proposal. Steve Kovac is here, and he's got the deep dive on this. This is a pretty unusual situation.
Yeah, exactly. So here's what we know what Microsoft's willing to give up, Becky, to appease the CMA and just to get this deal through. The new proposal submitted to the CMA, well, Microsoft will let Ubisoft, which is a French studio best known for games like Assassin's Creed, they're going to take over licensing deals for Activision on cloud gaming services for 15 years. So this means Microsoft will still sell Activision games the traditional way, but putting those games on streaming services, that's going to fall to Ubisoft. Now, Ubisoft shares were up more than 7% this morning in Europe after that announcement. Now, CMA is the last major hurdle for the deal. It originally blocked it over concerns Microsoft would have a monopoly over streaming video games. This new offer is designed to put a third party in control of placing those Activision games on the streaming services, potentially solving CMA's issues with the deal. Now, the CMA says it's not a done deal yet, and it will still scrutinize these new terms and make a decision by October 18th. But by the way, guys, over here in the U.S., it's not over with the FTC. Things are on hold now, but commissioners have a chance to review the deal again before deciding to try again on its own in administrative law court, guys.
Is there a point where it no longer makes sense for the deal if you have to keep chipping away and keep chipping away and keep chipping away? What's the big thing that they really want? What do they get?
The mobile business. I mean, so this is less, I mean, maybe one day this Netflix of gaming will come to fruition. It'll work the way as advertised. It's not doing that right now, but it's really the mobile business. That's where all the money is in gaming. So that's most of the concern here, or most of the appeal of Activision for Microsoft. Not to mention they got, you know, the valuation had dipped so much a couple years ago.
I know it's speculation at this point, but this seems like it answers exactly the question that the CMA laid out.
Yeah.
Like, hard to come back and say, okay, we're going to find something else at fault.
Exactly. It seems like this is the only issue that was Remember, CMA dropped a huge part of its opposition, saying on the console front, saying, okay, Microsoft is in third place in consoles. We get it. Okay, let's just talk about gaming. It's such a small part of the video gaming market, though. So Microsoft here is saying, okay, we'll just let a rival take care of it, and they're going to handle it. They'll be responsible. You can't say we're favoring our own service over another because we're going to let this third party handle it. You would think that would appease the CMA.
It seems like they're answering exactly the concerns and taking it completely off
And this has been their posture since the very beginning. We're willing to work with regulators, do what they ask. They did a lot of preemptive moves, we know. This is, after the fact in the appeals process, they're saying, we'll take care of it. We'll do this streaming deal with a rival.
So October 18th is, let's see, August, September, 3 months after the original date. July 18th was the original date. They're covered by the stuff
the new agreement.
Set up with the new agreement.
And if the deal falls through, I think it's $3.5 billion. I think sometime in September, if they have to kill the deal, and it goes up to about $5 billion, I think, for the break fee. But it seems like it's going to get done. But again, the FTC is still a bit of question. They might push it. We just don't know what's going on that front yet.